back to my channel thanadil.in, wherein I share my travel experiences and my trekking experiences with you. Today I'm going to talk about a very important aspect of trekking, how you can start your trekking with. Yes, you guessed it right. I'm talking about shoes today. So shoes are very important aspect of your trekking. Apart from all other gears, the shoe is the important thing which you should take utmost care about it. So I'm going to start with how I started my trekking with my regular shoes and then graduated to the high altitude shoes, which I'm going to talk about in the course of time. So let's go and talk about it. But before that, if you haven't subscribed, liked or shared my channel, please do so now. And let's go. These are my regular running shoes in which I run, jog, walk every day. These are my everyday companions. Now I started my trekking in my on all the day treks. I started with my regular shoes, which are my everyday companion. Yes, you can also start without investing heavy on the trekking shoes. You can start with your regular shoes, which you already have it. So I'm going to talk about what benefits and why not you should have these shoes for your trekking, or what kind of trekking you can do it in these shoes. So let me talk about it. These shoes are very good in their grip. I have these regular shoes, my running shoes. These are actually good quality running shoes, and these you can see you have they are very used. I've used them a lot and I really love them. And you can see the grip, you can see these are the various things which you should consider when you are trekking. You should always have a shoe with a good grip. Now grip, why it is important? Because even when you're hiking up or when you are coming down, you should know there should not be any chance of slipping. So if you do not have these grips, these grips are very important. If you do not have these grips, there are chances of you slipping down, or when you are going up you can slide down. So very important to have your regular shoes with a good grip. These are very comfortable shoes and you already have them. Now this is the advantage, that you can start your day hike with your regular shoes. Why not these shoes when you are going for a 2-day trek or 3-day trek? Even if it is not a high altitude trek, these shoes are not so good because they are not water resistant. Yes, normally what happens when you go to different terrains, you might encounter, or you might find there are water streams. So these shoes are not so good because the water seeps in and then your shoes get wet and your socks get wet and they become very uncomfortable to walk and trek. So not recommendable for 2-3 day treks where your chances of water or rain, where these shoes they might get wet. So these are not water resistant or waterproof shoes. Another thing which is very important is that they are not very good when you are trekking on rocky hills or where there are big boulders, because they are not very sturdy. Yeah, they're not very sturdy in the sense that it doesn't hold the grip. While I'll tell you when I come to the other shoes, these are regular day hike shoes where you walk in the woods, walk in the jungle, a small hike. These are the perfect shoes for you. I'll talk about the other shoes, and this is the shoes which you can start your trek with, right? Okay, now these are the sandals which are easily available in Decathlon store, and these are again my go-to sandals. When I go for high altitude treks or 2-3 day treks, these are good sandals to carry when you are in the campsite. Talking about the trekking aspect, I have a friend who actually treks in these sandals. They are nice, very good grip. The grip, you can see it is very nice. They're very sturdy and they're water resistance. Yes, they're very comfortable. The only thing is, which I don't, I'm little concerned about is when I go for a monsoon trek and there are leeches around. Oh, I can't stand leeches. Though they say they are harmless, but मुझे खून खराबे से बहुत डर लगता है. So I don't recommend these sandals for monsoon treks, but they're good because they're water proof, and when you get into slushy thing and all that, they are easily washable, they dries up very fast, they're very good. But only disadvantage with me it is that they, the about the leeches aspect. Where the leeches are not there, these are very good sandals, you can actually trek in them. The only thing is that you cannot take them for high altitude treks. Now, why you need them for your campsites, because they're very comfortable when you're in the campsite and you're not trekking and you're relaxing. But there are uneven surfaces, so these are very good. You can see that the grip is very nice and they're good. They're handy. They're very light. Yeah. So these are good to carry. I'll talk about now the high altitude treks shoes, why you need them and what is that you need them in those shoes. Let's go. Okay, now I have these two very good trekking shoes. These are very good for your high altitude treks. Now when I say about high altitude treks, it doesn't mean only these snow treks. It can be any other trek. I even go for my day hikes in these shoes. Now why I'll talk about it, these are the various benefits you have in these shoes, which I'm going to talk about is, let's talk about these blue shoes. Now these are again a very good and sturdy trekking shoes. Now look at the grip of these shoes. They are so well made. Even if you are trekking on rocks or boulders, it gives you an immense, the grip of the feel of the trek, that there are very less likely chances that you will slip in these shoes. Very less likely. They're very sturdy, they're very strong and very flexible also. So now these shoes are my ankle length shoes, just below the ankle length actually. So these are my, for regular trek I use them. They're very good, very flexible, very sturdy, and they are water resistant. Yes, even if I have to walk over the stream or where are waterfalls or whatever, I just wear them and trust me, nothing happens to me. As compared to these shoes are almost same, with the difference that it has a high ankle support. Now when you are trekking on Himalayas, or when you are trekking on a high altitude trek, or when you are trekking on boulders and rocky terrain, these shoes gives you an immense support to your ankles. What happens when you walk, like I'll tell you, when you trek, your ankle doesn't get support, and when you're going down or when you are climbing up, your ankle needs to be very well supported, otherwise you get a ankle sprain. I have had experience once, so I am very careful about these. So these shoes, they provide you enough ankle support, and which are very good. I normally for a Himalayan trek, yes, we use them, but otherwise also if I see that there are rocky hills, I do my homework. If there are rocky hills or boulders, I normally prefer these shoes because they give me very good ankle support. So any trekking shoes which you are looking for a good sturdy, very good sturdy grip, the flexibility, the ankle support. These are the main points which you should consider when you are buying or investing in your trekking shoes. These are the later, when you have little experience of your day hikes and couple of day hikes, I would say couple of day hikes, when you do it, then you graduate to these shoes when you're going in for a little higher elevated treks. So points which you should consider while buying your trekking shoes, or when you're trekking, make sure that your trekking shoes have these important points to be kept in mind. First, they should be very sturdy and strong. Second, they should be breathable and comfortable, water resistant, with good ankle support and with a good grip. So these are the 5 things which you should consider when you are buying your shoe, or just before the trek you should consider keeping it in mind that this is how your shoes is going to be when you are starting a trek or when you are into your high altitude treks. Now again, one more thing which is very important is that don't wear new shoes when you are into trekking, when you have to go for a trek. So if suppose tomorrow you have to go for a trek, don't buy your shoes today. Wear them at least at least 2-3 weeks before your trek. Plan your trek well in advance and wear your shoes. A well-worn shoes is very much they will not hurt you, they will not bite you, because sometimes what happens, the new shoes, they bite you. And one more thing, that you should take one size, the high altitude, the ankle support shoes, you should buy at least half a size or a one size bigger, because when you go for a Himalayan treks, you normally tend to wear 2 to 3 layers of your socks. Yes, I'm not joking. Either woolen socks or your regular socks, at least 2 pairs you need to wear them when you are in your snow trek. So in that case, your regular fitted shoes will not serve your purpose, so one size bigger will always help you. So these are the things which you should keep in mind while investing on your shoes. Don't get scared of what to buy, when to buy, how to buy. These are very regular, comfortable shoes available in your Decathlon stores and very reasonably priced. You don't have to worry about the investment, but trust me, they are worth it if you are into trekking. I will come back with more tips. Till then, keep trekking, keep traveling, keep watching my channel, and if you have not liked, shared or subscribed it, please do so now. Till I come back with another tip. Bye bye.